Hi, I'm Gerardo, and I'm here to show you guys how we go from a seed into a sapling with Costas Verdes.
So what kind of seeds do we have here?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the seeds that I have been collecting lately. So this is Guanacaste. Guanacaste is our national tree.
Yeah.
And this is a very unique, peculiar type of seed. The reason Guanacaste is called Guanacaste in Nahuatl, you know, the Nahuatl is an indigenous tongue of the indigenous people that were inhabiting part of Central America, right? So Guanacaste or something like that was the original word, and it means the ear tree.
I was gonna say, it looks like cauliflower ear, like those UFC fighters.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Ear
like
tree.
MMA ears.
Yeah. Literally, MMA ears.
So this is a pod. That's how a lot of the seeds are produced. So they're produced in pods, and if you break down the pod, you'll find the seeds inside. So we're gonna do that. This can be a little bit sticky, so it might take a couple.
Well, and those who don't know, Guanacaste is the region we live in Nosara. Like this is
our
Guanacaste.
province.
Yeah, the province.
A province. Costa Rica has 7 provinces, and we live in the Guanacaste province.
Yeah.
We have a big Guanacaste tree right there.
That's Guanacaste.
Check it out.
Oh, so you actually get those seeds just over here as well.
Yeah, these are easy to find around, and people are asking because the pods are so, unique looking. But this is the Guanacaste seed. Check it out. It's so pretty.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, kind of looks like an eye, right?
Yeah, I've seen jewelry made with these.
Yes, but we can put this Guanacaste seed to germination.
Okay.
Just to show you
Please.
how easy it is.
Great, let's do it.
It's not so hard. So these are all germination boxes. The process is so simple because nature is actually very simple. So the best substrate to reproduce or to sprout seeds is sand. Why sand? Because sand is loose.
Really? Any type of seed? Sand is actually a good topsoil?
Not any type,
okay,
but most.
These ones.
But most.
Okay.
Most of the species can grow on this type of substrate.
This is river sand or this is from the ocean?
So this is river sand.
Got it.
The reason why we use river sand to produce oceanfront species, like it would make a lot more sense. Oh, like let's use ocean sand. Yeah. But ocean sand has a lot of salt.
Yes.
And salt is not very beneficial for plants.
Okay.
So it's actually very detrimental. So we use river sand. Okay. And river sand usually has larger grains. So the type of grain is a little bit bigger. So it creates more air spaces in the substrate. And it's also easier once the seed goes in and starts sprout, like the roots will start breaking through, so it's easier for them.
Breathe better almost,
so
right? Like
breathe and establish and just break through their way, anchor.
Yeah. As we can see with all these seeds.
So let's put this one just real quick to germinate over here.
Not so deep, huh?
No, just
like an inch?
barely cover.
Barely?
Yeah. It could also sprout right over there, but when it rains or when we put irrigation, like if it's on top of the soil, it will wash away to the corner, and so like we want them to be very, spread out in the box. So it's also very easy once the seedlings are growing. We will transplant the seedlings into bags filled with a soil mix. So that will be their home for many months before they're finally transplanted on their final destination, some beach along the Pacific. So, so the easiest way to get them out is to put them in a substrate where you can manipulate and take the seedling out. Let's do a real one.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll put that on a bag.
How long did this take to get to this height? When did you plant this?
Weeks.
A couple
Weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago.
2 or 3 weeks. Okay.
2 or 3 weeks ago. And when it's sprouted, it takes maybe like 3 or 4 days to get to that size.
Okay.
These ones are
It's
fast.
once it starts, once it breaks through,
Yeah.
then it grows quick.
Yeah. So
Okay.
check out how easy it would be to transplant it. So this substrate being so loose is very, very easy to put your hand in. And the trick to it is try to avoid touching the roots of the seedling. So I can
Just want to dig in and
soften
around
it.
it.
Yeah, this one is very anchored down. You can softly pull it out. See? So it was from here below, right?
Incredible.
Established very, very quick.
Yeah.
Now this seedling is being stressed. It will shut down a little bit because it's, it's stressed because it's
remove
not
it,
touching any nutrients. It's so we have to put it in a bag. Let's go put it in a bag right now.
Let's do it.
So
Right away.
I'm gonna bring one here.
Oh, that one's ready. Nice and ready.
No, it was
like staged for this.
it was chance. It was not intentional.
We didn't prepare for this.
No, I didn't prepare. To be honest, normally we would do this with a stick or with a piece of metal or something that can go deep.
The thumb is fine too.
The thumb is fine as long as you can go deeper. So yeah, it went deep enough.
Great.
All right.
Perfect.
So the reason I was doing it like this, like spinning it down, is so I don't damage the roots.
Instead of just kind of forcing.
The idea is not to ever touch the roots because our hands are warm and the roots have been in a soil that it's a lot cooler than the temperature of our hands. So by touching the roots will stress out a lot more.
Gotcha.
So
And this is also river soil, or this is a different kind?
this is a
of soil?
different kind.
This
This
is
is
a mud.
finer. This is
Yeah.
finer texture.
Okay.
This is not muddy. This
No.
is still, how do you say, lime, or yeah. I don't know. Like a different texture in between clay and sand,
Okay.
right?
But not muddy.
Not muddy.
Okay.
Not muddy. We don't want mud.
That's a softer soil for
So
sure.
it's a softer soil than mud for sure, and it has enough spaces for the root to be able to keep on growing and break through the spaces and establish and keep growing.
Is this essential? Like if I'm in my yard and you said to plant it in this kind of dirt, kind of soil, this sandy, would I have to transplant for it to really thrive? Or if I was to plant a seed in my yard and wanted that plant, that tree there, how is that different than this process?
I mean, it can be. I would try to do something similar. Like if you see a seedling in your yard and you want to transplant it, the best thing to do would be to try to transplant it at once, for the roots not to be exposed for a long time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right? If you're gonna have to, like, if you're out there somewhere and you want to bring it home, for example, I would try to get like some like newspaper paper, like that kind of paper, and get it all soaked in water, and
the
put
moisture.
the roots of that seedling over there, so that it remains wet, humid.
Gotcha.
So, and same deal. As soon as possible, try to transplant it to your yard, and possibly try to, make sure that where you're transplanting it, if it's either a planter or right on the soil, try to, make sure that it has good conditions, especially in the soil. So like try to dig a good hole that is making the soil softer, and if you can enrich the soil with some compost or some bio-insumes, that would be obviously a lot better.
Okay.
So check that out. So we just transplanted these aceituna trees. These are all aceituna sprouts.
Amazing.
All right. So this aceituna tree, we want it to get a lot bigger than this before we put it on some beach or some beachfront.
Yes.
So let me bring a full-grown aceituno. This is a good example.
And how long did that take to get to that?
Months. This has been in our nursery since we transplanted this. This has been for maybe 10 months.
10 months, okay.
10 months, yeah. But it stopped growing because the bag content is restricting how much it can grow. But it will reach this size maybe in 6 months, 5 months, 4 months. We don't really know, but the idea is that this gets to this size, this guy gets to this size by next rainy season.
Gotcha.
So this one it won't get to this size on this rainy season because right now we're, almost beginning May, so we're starting our rainy season. So it will have to go for almost a full year in the nursery in order to able to get to this size and be ready to go to.
Yeah.
And that takes us to the next part. Like this is the nursery part, but we do all this work so that we're ready for the rainy season. Once the rainy season starts and it's the rains are consistent enough, then we start our reforestation campaigns, which is the celebration time of the year for Costas Verdes.
That's what I was going to ask. All these trees that we see here, and I know you have multiple nurseries, but all these trees we see are going to be planted here in Guiones or surrounding coastals.
In Guiones, and especially like Guiones is not, we're probably going to plant some thousand something trees in Guiones this year.
Yeah.
But we're going to be planting most of the population of our nurseries in different beaches along the coastline, especially along the peninsula.
Is there anything new happening this season?
Yes.
For Costas Verdes? Because you guys have been doing incredible things. I know you did the 100,000th tree recently, right? You guys did 100,000 trees here, which is
July 19th, 2025. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So what's next for Costas Verdes and what you guys are doing? Biggest
milestone we've reached, and that kind of like put us to think, if we were able to achieve this, why cannot we make it bigger in a shorter time? So it took us 15 years to reach our 100,000 tree milestone. And now, and I don't know how we're gonna do it, but at least we're gonna give it a good try. We wanna get to 300,000 trees planted by the end of 2030. So in the next 5 years, we wanna plant 200,000 trees.
All
so
right.
we'll
you
see
all
how
heard
it
it here.
goes. And just for this year, we have to plant, in order to get there, we have to plant 20,000 trees this year.
Let's do it.
We have to plant in 6 new beaches.
Wow.
That we haven't. So far, we have planted in 34 different beaches along the Pacific coastline, mostly North Pacific, but also Central and South Pacific. So we want to increase that number and reach 100 beaches along the Pacific by 2030.